Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Canton Blues franchise. Today, we play the 0-3 New Orleans Saints as we take a look at the interception leaders right now throughout the NFL. Emmanuel Forbes has 3. Tied with Brandon Stevens from Detroit. Last week, Austin Eckler had a big-time game. 207, 5 yards per attempt, on like 27 or 32 rushes or something, and added 3 rushing touchdowns. Now, there's a look at your games from around the league, and Austin Eckler leading the way for running backs. Here's a look at the league schedule for today. For this week, New Orleans plays on the road today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game, and like always, I'll see you at halftime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the do-it-all back Austin Eckler. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Blues and the Saints, next on Madden Football.
Now from the birthplace of the game itself, EA Sports so proud to join you from the Hall of Fame city of Canton, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Blues of Canton. Along with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin here. And Charles, we take a look at this Canton team as they get ready down on the field.
They've got to be pleased with the start to this season, obviously. A perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you're starting to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First down, Saints.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
A first down carry now for Miller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On second down, here's Miller.
Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player, and not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They started on the ground with Eckler. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Love now. On the screen, this is Eckler. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one taken in by Olave. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 76 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Love from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Another one caught by Collins. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. You look at the Saints defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Taken down by Pete Warner. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 38 yards. And the Blues are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. Chris Olave, touchdown. Chris Olave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This taken in right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown! Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The extra point try now for Moody. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 58 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kicker on
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ready. Set.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
Ready. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Ready.
Running on first down, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The 11-yard line.
Ready.
Eckler, they run left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Blues are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. That's the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Jennings, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Ekeler. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 94 yards on the ground for Ekeler here, and that's a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
On the give, this is Ekeler. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! Austin Ekeler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Blues are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
An extra point try now for Moody. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Austin Ekeler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
2nd and 6. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Chris Olave, touchdown! Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have moved out in front. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
164 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here comes the Saints punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. That one complete out to Dotson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
We played a great first half. Saints have played a better first half. And we get the football to start the second half. And Jordan Love, 10 of 15, 128, a touchdown, and a pick. He doesn't throw an interception. We're probably tied right now, but we relied more on our running game than we did our passing game. Unlike Devin Leary and the New Orleans Saints, who he's 8 for 11, 305 yards with 5 touchdowns. But like I said, 17, 165, and 2 scores. Terry McLaurin had our touchdown. So let's rock and roll and see the second half. Can we get another 100-yard kick return? We'll have to wait and see.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll run here with Eckler. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And it's a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Blues are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Saints. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 44. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
Ready?
Glove. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here. To the air again, Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, Eckler. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete. It's Collins. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They begin with a run by Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That stop made by Jack Campbell. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Miller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Out of the gun now on third down. In trouble, and he's taken down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Here comes the Canton offense to set up shop. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Ready.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Love. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That catch, I believe, will put him right at 200 yards for the game. Indeed, it does. 200 yards. He's been incredible. Love now to pass on first down. Quick slant, Dotson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Love's throw taken in by Collins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Now a give running left is Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll get this to Eckler. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards there and a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Love once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll complete this one to Collins. And Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, Miller. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 2 touchdowns. Exactly 1 minute remaining. Love, their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Love. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got McLaurin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Cheetah, ready?
Here's Love. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here we go.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back.
Just did not play well today. This game probably could have won, but we threw 2 interceptions.
For the first time this year.
And there it is, Brandon. Taking
And when we finally got a pick, we couldn't capitalize on it.
You didn't even talk about going to the playoffs. Now
Some bad mistakes on our part, on Canton's part. So take a look at the stats, and then we will get you home free in this game. Final score: Saints 49, Blues 35.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast, so I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use?
24, 44, 319, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He threw for 7 touchdowns. Eckler had 2 touchdowns, 31 for 220. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, 31 for 220 in a losing effort.
Here in week 4. And they'll get another road date next week.
99 yard. It was a 99-yard kick return.
Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for
But that'll do it for me.
the
Thanks for
defeat is
watching,
their first
everyone.
of the year as they
Please like
drop
and
to
subscribe.
3-1. And
I would
they'll
really
get back in
appreciate
the
it.
winning column next